Just 20 days ago, Southampton extended their unbeaten streak to 25 games with a 5-3 victory over Huddersfield. Since then, we've lost 4 of the last 5 and things are starting to go wrong. The Saints looked excellent for a large chunk of this season, but poor form at the start and right now means that, as it stands, we're in 4th place, 5 points away from the promotion spots. Many Saints fans think that this bad patch of form has destroyed our chances of automatic promotion. To get second, we're going to have to catch up with a Leeds team that's won all of the last 9. And if we're losing to teams like Hull and Millwall, then that's not going to happen. But let's take a look at what's gone wrong. The streak ended with a defeat to Bristol City. That game, we were very sloppy and we gave away some very cheap goals. But I thought Bristol City played very well in that game and that we would bounce back soon after. I was worried about the game against West Brom though, because we only had 3 days to sort out what went wrong in the Bristol City game. However, we were able to beat them 2-0, which was actually a surprise to me. After this result, a lot of Saints fans expected us to go back to the usual of beating teams, drawing with teams, and not really losing that much. But that didn't happen. The game against Hull was very similar to the ones against Huddersfield and Bristol. It was our own errors that led to their goals, as well as them playing quite well. The fact is, we are not Man City, and our possession-based football in our own half isn't actually very good in my opinion. We lose the ball in dangerous positions far too often. It's worked earlier in the season, but now that the players are maybe getting a bit tired, teams are able to intelligently press to get the ball off us when we're playing sloppy passes. The most excruciating thing is that the Saints don't seem to learn. When it doesn't work, they keep trying this sort of strategy. At points we were passing it around our 6-yard box. And it was exactly the same against Liverpool. Klopp's men pressed effectively and we gifted them countless chances, refusing to just get it away when we needed to. We forced ourselves to play it around our own box, trying to break through the lines, but it didn't work all that often, and when it did, not enough came from it compared to what we'd lost from it. We gave away some golden chances which we just can't do against top opposition. In fact, almost every time they got near our goal, it was because we'd given away the ball in our own half. Our defending was actually very good. It was our defenders on the ball that weren't so good. We didn't look too bad going forward though. We had the right idea, just a couple of runs weren't quite right, the decision making was a bit off, but we still played well going forward, at least in the first half. Now, the Millwall game was a little bit different. I would say we were by far the better team. We had far more possession, more shots, and we just weren't clinical enough. Millwall scored first, which was a bad start, but we managed to equalise. However, Millwall scored a penalty towards the end of the second half, and we were never able to pull it back. But I feel like in this game, we were a bit unlucky. Of course, Millwall did deserve to win, which is not good. But if we'd scored at certain points in the game, then it could have ended very differently. In the end, they finished off their chances, and we didn't. However, we still kept 81% possession and had more shots, so maybe we were just a bit unlucky. With that being said, those championship losses have severely damaged our chances of getting automatic promotion, and the big reason for that is a failure of our tactics in recent games. I just don't understand why our goalies keep rolling it out to defenders on the 6-yard box who try and play passes out and concede possession in dangerous positions. And the annoying thing is, we haven't really learned from our mistakes. We have to be at the top of our game if we want to play like this, and we haven't been recently. There is still hope of going up though. We're a team that's gone 25 games unbeaten, and if we're able to beat Ipswich and Leeds, then they'll lose 3 points as well. We face Leeds on the final day of the season, and if the gap between us and them is just 2 points, then if we win, we're promoted. This means that all we need to do is gain 3 points on them in the next few months. At the moment, we do seem to be going in opposite directions, with Leeds on fantastic form. However, that could fade at any point, and every team's going to go through a rough patch every season. It could very easily happen to Leeds soon. So I wouldn't give up on promotion just yet. A lot of people have done, but if we can turn our form around, anything can happen. Even if we end up in the playoffs, you'd have to favourite us to win. Based on our squads and our overall form this season, I would say we're most likely to go up out of the 4 teams in the playoff spots. What I'm trying to say here is that there is still hope of getting promoted, either automatically or through the playoffs. As it stands, we are still one of the favourites to go up, which is very impressive considering the start we had to the season. Overall, we have actually had a very good season, 25 games unbeaten and pushing for promotion. That's still impressive. These next few games are crucial for our promotion charge. We need to rebuild the confidence so that even if we do end up going into the playoffs, we're still going to be on good form. Promotion is still very possible and I wouldn't give up on it just yet. We haven't played absolutely terribly recently, we just need to pick up on a few things. And today's game against Birmingham City is the perfect opportunity to get back to winning ways. This is definitely a side that we can beat, so I'm just going to give my prediction here, 3-1 to Southampton. Anyway, I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click the cards on screen right now if you want to watch some more videos, and I'll see you later.